In this video, I'm going to show you the solution of this following exercise. Let us start. Open the worksheet sheet 1. So this is sheet 1 we opened. Formatting part, question number 1. Select range of cells A4 to F4, apply margin center. So let us select from A4 to F4 and we'll make margin and center. Color and add borders to the cell according to the output. This is the output given. So we'll make the color as like this and border which is orange color. So these two cells will make light green. Also this one will make light green. This one light green. This one also light green. Light green. This cell will make the light blue. These two cells will make yellow color. And also we can see this fourth cell will be yellow. Now let us make the border. First of all, we'll make border here. As the border color is orange, so we'll change the color at first, and then we'll apply all border. Then we'll apply the border in these cells, this one, and this. And so in this part. So the color and border, both of them are completed. Let us go to question number 3. Format the range of cells B7 to C31 and E7 to F31 to have center and middle alignment. B7, which is this one, B7 to C31. So let us go up to 31. B7 to C31, center and middle, and then E7 to EF31. So these cells we have to also make center and middle. Now make the range of cells B7 to C31 be of number format with 1 decimal place. So this is B7, this one, and C31 we'll select, and we'll change the number format. So let us select number format from here, and to change the decimal we'll open this, and we can see the decimal point is 2 here, decimal place is 2, we'll make it 1. Now make the range of cells E7 to F31 to be scientific format with 1 decimal place. E7 to F37 will make scientific format, and again we'll open the dialog box to change the decimal place. Now let us start the calculation part. Question number 6. Use the radian function to calculate the angle in B7, and then we'll auto copy to apply the formula to rest of the cells from B7 to B31. So here we'll write down the formula radian. So at first we write equal sign, and then radian, this is the function we are looking for, so we select it, and based on the degree, and the degree is A7, so we write A7 here. The formula is complete, so press enter. We got 0, and then we'll copy the formula for other cell. Now in the cell C7, apply the formula R is equal A multiply cos B theta. So here the theta will be the radian, because in Excel as an input of trigonometric function the angle must be radian. And for A and B, those are constant, which is B2 and C2, and we have to use for these B2 and C2 the dollar sign, because these are constant, these are not changing. And then we'll add autocopy for the cell C7 to C31. So let us write down the formula. Equal A multiply cos, A is B2, and we have to put the dollar because the B2 will be constant for all these cells. Multiply cos function, so we select this cos, and then we have to write B, which is C2. Again we have to use the dollar sign to make it constant. Multiply theta, and the theta is the radian, that is B7. We close the bracket and press enter key. So we got the result 7. Now we'll copy the formula to the other cell. To check our result, we can see our results are correct. Now let us answer the question number 8. In the cell E7, apply the formula x equal r cos theta, and then we'll use the autocopy from E7 to E31. So let us write equal sign here. R is C7, then multiply cos of theta, and the theta is B7. Press enter. So we copy now the formula. Now let us write down the answer of question number 9. In the cell F7, apply the formula is equal R multiply sine theta. So here equal R is C7 multiply sine, and the theta is B7. Press enter key. So we can check the output also for these results, which is, you can see, is correct. Now in the cell H7, find the maximum value of the range E7 to F31 by using the function max. So here we are going to calculate the formula. Max function returns the maximum from some range. So here we'll select from E7 to F31. So if from this range we want to get the maximum value, which is 7. Question number 11 is about the minimum value. So in the cell H8 we will find the minimum value from the same range E7 to F31 with the minimum function. So we write min, again we select the cell E7 to F31, press enter. So the minimum is -7. In the cell H9, calculate the average of the range E7 to F31. So we'll find the average here. The formula is average, and we'll select the range E7 to F31 again. Close the bracket, press enter, which is 0.14. Now question number 13, here we'll find the total of the range E7 to F31 by using the sum function. So write down sum of the range E7 to F31. So we got the total. Also let us check the result of this. We can see the results of here, and it's correct. Now question number 14, select the range E7 to E31, use conditional formatting above average. So let us do that. So here we'll select from E7 to E31, and we'll go to the conditional formatting which is in the home, in the style group. And you can see there are different kind of conditional formatting. We have to select above average. So that will be here the top and bottom rules, and then we can see the option here above average. So all the number above average will be highlighted. So select it. Now what will be the color, how we want to highlight? Let us see the output. In the output you can see it is filled with orange color. So let us see the option here. It is yellow fill with dark yellow text, not orange. So this one, yellow fill with dark yellow text. So you can see this is similar to the output. Now let us see the question, the next part of the question. Select the range F7 to F31, use conditional formatting below average. So again we'll see how we want to highlight it. So let us select the cell F7 to F31, select the conditional formatting again, top bottom rule, the below average, and here we want to highlight with green fill with dark green text. Click OK. So you can see it became like the output. Now we'll make chart from the data. Question number 15. Select the range E7 to E31 and F7 to F31 and insert the 3D clustered column chart, and then use chart style 3 and format the chart as shown in the solution preview. So let us select E7 to E31, press Ctrl and select F7 to F31, and we go to the insert charts. Let us make all chart and we'll select column, 3D clustered column. So let us see which one is 3D. This is 3D clustered column chart, and there are two types of charts. So let us see what is in the output. We can see the first one is similar to the output, this one. So we'll click OK now. So we got the chart. Now we have to select the style 3. So let us go to the style here and select number 3, style number 3, and we'll make as this one that is given in the solution preview. So let us make it smaller to see. Okay. Now let us read the next part of the question. Use angle in degree values for the x-axis chart. We can see here in the x-axis we have from 1 to 25, but if we look at the output here we have 0 to 360 degree. So we have to use the degree in the x-axis value. How we can do that? We have to right click on the chart, we have to select the option select data, and in the horizontal axis level click edit and then select the range from A7 to A31. So let us do that. First of all, we double click on the x-axis value. That will open the axis option. Here we have an option called level, and we'll select the level position low. So this is like output. Now we'll change the value here. So right click in the chart, select the option select data, then in the horizontal axis level click on edit, and then we select the level, the range, level range we want to put here. So we want to put the degree from A7 to A31. Click OK. So we can see that the values are changed. Also we can see our legends are named as series 1, series 2, but here cosine and sine. So we'll change the name of series 1, edit. So we'll write down here cosine, click OK, and series 2 will write as sine, and then click OK, and then click OK. So you can see the axis and the legend has been changed. So let us make the chart a little bit bigger to show all the degree. In the left side we can see here the numbers are from -7 to 7, but here we have the numbers from -8 to 8, and also we have the scientific number. So we'll change it, double click on the y-axis number. So here we'll go to the number, and then here from scientific we'll make it number, and we'll remove the decimal, so we'll make it 0. Now we have to make -7 to 7. So in the axis option here we have -8, so we'll make -7 to +7, and the unit difference is also here 2, so we'll keep 2. Now close it. So you can see the rest of the things are same. Now we'll change the title, so we'll write here clustered column chart. So the chart is exactly as we want it, as like the output. Okay, so here we finish the question number 16. Now open the worksheet sheet 2. So let us open the worksheet sheet number 2. Let us make it a little bit bigger in size to see it more clearly. Question number 17, find the grading in the cell G2 using if function. So here if number of passengers, so we are talking about the finding the class here. So here if the number of passengers is more than 600, the plane class will be supersized. So here if the number of passengers is more than 600, which is here 152, so you have to compare here. So if it is more than 600, the plane class is supersized. If number of passengers is more than 400, the class will be large, otherwise the class will be regular. So if we see this condition in the flow chart, so we can see here according to this data we have to compare the E2. So E2 is greater than 600. If it is yes, then supersize. No, then we have to check again, is the E2 greater than 400? If it is yes, then large, otherwise regular. So we have to test 2 times, 2 logical tests. So we need 2 if. The answer is given here. So let us write down here. So we start with the first if here. So here we have to write E2 is greater than 600. So the number of passengers, that means E2 greater than 600. Then if the value is true, we have to write supersize. So super size. Now if the value is false, which you can see if it is false, then we have to test again, and for that we need one more if. So again we have to compare the E2 greater than 400. So if it is yes, if the value is true, then the answer we want as result large, and otherwise it will be regular. So if the value is false, then the answer will be regular. So now we close the second if, and then again we close the first if here, and then we press enter. So you can see the answer is regular. Now we select, we copy the formula for other cell. So you can see the answer is right. Now in the column H, use the VLOOKUP function to solve the same problem in the previous step. So here we want to use the formula VLOOKUP, and the lookup table is given here. So we'll use the VLOOKUP formula to answer the same question. So write VLOOKUP, then we use this fx box to write more easily. So here also we are looking for the value, we are searching for the value E2 in the table. So the number of passengers are E2. Now the table array is this one from I7 to J9, and we have to use the $ sign because we want to copy the formula to the other cell. And when we copy, we don't put the dollar, the table address will change. Now we are looking for the result from the column number 2, so we'll write down here 2, and the range here is true because the value we are looking for, the number of passes we are looking for, is not exactly in the table, it is approximately. So we'll click OK now. So we got regular. Now we'll again copy the formula for the other cell. Now we'll answer the question of these two. So in the cell Q1, write down the answer of the question using COUNTIF formula. So this is, we'll here use COUNTIF. So equal count if this one. So we'll select. Now we want to count how many flights in year 2000. So let us see where is year 2000, the column A. So we'll use the fx function. Now we want to count the range A. Either you can write A colon A for the to check all the, otherwise you can also write exactly the range. So from A to A 4597, and the criteria we are looking for year 2000. Now after that we have to also count the passenger greater than or equal to 300. So for the passenger number, the range is E. So here we write down E, again E2 to E4597, and we are looking for greater than or equal 300. Greater than or equal 300. Click OK. So there are 710 flights that traveled at year 2000 with number of passengers more than or equal 300. Now in the cell Q2, write the answer of the question using SUMIF. Here the question is, what is the total distance for year 1998? So you have to find at first here in the column A how many of the flight traveled at year 1998, and then we have to add their distance. So these are the distance. For example, this is 1997, so we will not add the distance of this. Here the plane is traveled at 1998, so here we'll add this number. Again 1999, so we'll not add this. So we'll add only the distance of 1998. So for that we'll use the formula SUMIFS, which is better to use. Again we'll use the fx function to write it. So first of all we'll write down the range sum range. So you want to, which range you want to add? Basically we want to add the range of D. So the range is from D2 to D4597, and then we have to write down the range of the criteria. Here the criteria is year 1998, so the criteria range is A. So A2 to A4597, this is the range of the criteria, and the criteria is 2000 according to 1998, sorry, 1998. That is the criteria. So now click OK. So you can see 1137 217. This is the total distance. So you can see the formula is correct. So now we can save the file and submit on the Blackboard. Now for your practice at home, there is another sheet we have given, open worksheet practice question. So here you open these and practice at home. So there are some more questions for practice in this sheet. For example, here we have to find the grade by using the if formula. So here we have to find the grade of this unit sold by using VLOOKUP formula, and then here we will again use VLOOKUP, COUNTIFs, and SUMIFs formula. So let us write. So here the if formula, so write if, and the grade. So we have to, the condition table conditions are given here. So if unit sold is greater than or equal to 100, the grade will be rhodium. Else, if the unit sold is greater than or equal to 150, the platinum, otherwise gold. So let us write down the logical test will be the unit sold F2. Let us make it little bit bigger in size to see more clearly. Okay, so here if F2 is greater than or equal, which is 200, and if it is true, if the value is true, the grade will be rhodium. So let us write rhodium. If not, we have to do another test. The unit sold is greater than or equal 150, and for that we need another if. So F2 again, greater than or equal 150. If the value is true, then the grade will be platinum. So let us write platinum. Platinum. Otherwise, the grade will be gold. So we don't need to do any other test, just we can simply write gold. Then we close the second if and first if. So we got gold. So now we copy for other cell. Now for VLOOKUP formula, the table is given here. So let us write down the VLOOKUP equal VLOOKUP. We use the fx box. So here the lookup value, again the number of passengers. So F2, the table, the lookup table is given here from I28 to JS30, and we have to use the dollar sign because we are going to copy the formula. Then we'll write down the column number 2 because we want to return this result from the table, and here we are looking for approximate number, that will write true. So we got gold, and we click and copy the formula for other cell. Now let us write down the VLOOKUP for this question. What is the sale channel of Clark Ore? So let us write VLOOKUP. We use the fx box. Now first of all, we are going to write the lookup value. Here the lookup value is Clark Ore. Now what will be the table array? So let us see the information we have to, the information we are searching, that is available in column number A. So it must start at column number A, and then we are looking for the sale channel. So the result we have to take from column number E. So the table range will be from A to E. So let us see the end of the table, because the result can be at the bottom of the list, so which is A990. So we have to, the table range will be from A2 to E990, and the column number will be 5 because we are going to take the result from column number 5. So this 1 2 3 4 5, we have to get the sale channel, so column number 5, and here we'll write down false because we are looking for exactly this information, this value. Click OK. So that is direct. Similarly, here we'll find the answer of this question. How many units are sold to Eric Avila? So again, use the VLOOKUP. Use the fx box, and here we write down Eric Avila. The table will be, we're looking for units sold, so the table will start at A and it should end at units sold. So from A2 to F990, the column number will be 6 because we have to return the result of units sold. So this column 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. and then again we write false because we are looking for exactly egg Avila. So his unit sold was 1. Then what is the customer ID of Ethan Day? So again we'll use VLOOKUP, and the customer name is Ethan Day, and the table will be here. We are looking for the ID, so we have to take the output from B, so we can go up to B, and then column number will be 2 because we have to return the result from column 2. This is column A and column 1 and column 2, and again we write down false. So this is the ID of Ethan Day. Now let us use the county formula. How many customers are from Oman and have units sold greater than 120? So let us write equal count ifs, and let us use this fx function. Now the criteria range of Oman, because we are looking for the country Oman, which is C. So C2, so C990, and the criteria is Oman. Now the second criteria, we are looking for units sold greater than 120. So for the units sold, the range is F, so F2 to F990, and here we are looking for greater than 120. Click OK. So there are 5 customers from Oman. They have units sold more than 120. Now, how many customers have sale channel online and units sold less than 100? So let us again use the count ifs. Now the sale channel online, so the criteria of sales, the criteria range of sale channel is E, and it will be online. So we can write the exact range, or also we can write equal range. Both are correct. And then we have to write the unit sold, which is the column F. So F2, F990, and the criteria is less than 100. So 229. How many customers are from Korea and have units sold between 100 and 150? So write without count ifs again. Now the customers are from country Korea, so the country range is C, and here we have to write the country name Korea, and then we have to find the units sold between 100 and 150. That means here we have to find at first greater than 100 and then less than 150. So the next unit sold range is F, colon F. We have to write more than 100. Then again we have to test the same range F, colon F. We have to find the range less than 150. Now click OK. So there is one customer from the country Korea, and the unit sold is greater than 100 and less than 150. Now let us answer the question of sum ifs. What are the total units sold for customers from Liberia? So sum ifs, that is with the fx box. Now what is the total unit? So we have to add all the total units sold. So we have to add all the units sold. That means the sum range is F. And then we have to see, before we add, we have to check and check the customers from live area. So here the criteria range is the country, C colon C. Sorry, that one is F colon F. Then the criteria range is C colon C, because this is the country range where we can find the live area. So the criteria is Liberia. So there are total units sold from the Liberia is 872. Now what is the sum of units sold for customers having retail sale channels? So again we can use the formula sum ifs. So here the units sold again, so units sold criteria is F colon F, and the criteria range will be the retail sale channel. So the sale channel range is E colon E, and the criteria is retail. So here we are adding all the units sold of the sale channel retail. So the answer is 44306. Now here we have to find the answer of this question. What is the sum of units sold for customers from Nepal having direct sale channel? So there are two criteria here. The customers should be from Nepal and they have direct sale channel. So let us use the sum ifs formula. First of all, we have to sum of units, total units. The units are range F to F. Now the criteria range, the first one is the customers having customers from Nepal. So the first criteria is the country C, and the criteria is Nepal. Now the second criteria range is sale channel, direct sale channel. The sale channel is E, and the criteria is direct. So there are 0 customer from Nepal and they have direct sale channel. We can also search for Nepal. So you can see Nepal, but this is online, another Nepal online, another Nepal online. So there are 3, but no one of them are from direct sale channel. So the answer will be 0. So this is all for this video. Thanks for watching.